Hello and welcome. Let's start up the new chapter, Whereabouts Unknown. This is going to be kind of a fun chapter. No, it's actually not. There's nothing fun about this game. On the real though, we're going to be doing quite a bit. We're going to be storming a castle. Castle Kalen to be exact. And if that doesn't sound like a little bit of fun to you, then frankly I don't know what you're looking forward to in this game. As it is now, currently Castle Kalen has been overtaken by a bunch of Claudes, specifically led by Darren, who is Master Claude himself. And as such, we need to get rid of this motherfucker as soon as possible. Problem is that, well, they have the high ground. Either way, we're going to be seeing what we can do. This is also going to be the return of some units that I haven't been using because we need to use them. That was a little bit of a redundant sentence to work with me. Yeah, no shit. Of course there's loud soldiers in there. We just got here. Ooh, that's not good. There are some survivors that we can free, and actually there is an advantage to doing so. Granted, you might not immediately know what that is. You probably won't until I beat this chapter, to be honest. But whatever. We're still definitely going to be looking out for him. For a second I thought Lynn was talking to Hector, just because I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. Hector truly is grandfather. Anyway, I'm going to be sorting out my preparations from here. I'll see you guys in just a quick second. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road, my friends and compatriots. So, we've got quite a bit to do here, and fortunately I've played this chapter at least 17 million times, so I know exactly what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it, but this would be definitely an intimidating chapter otherwise. Yeah. We're gonna, don't worry if you're a little pretty head about it, we'll be getting them. Trust me, I would not be missing what we get for them. Anyway. So these are gonna be these soldiers that we're looking at. Kalen. Lucius! Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about you at every single turn. It's Lucius! Oh my gosh. Not using him, but hey, it's Lucius. And then here's another unit, Raven. And if you notice, he's actually a red unit, which means he's an enemy. A red unit with a name that isn't a boss and has a portrait? Maybe we're gonna recruit. This is one of those situations where he's not gonna be available for recruiting until a specific point. We'll worry about that later. So we're kind of, that said, we are kind of pushed for a time limit, so to speak. Because if we dick around too much, Raven gets free and then he causes a muck. And that's not good. Anywho, plan here is, I have so many units right now, after getting like 3 from Lynn's party, that I kind of almost don't know what to do with them. At the same time, I think I have a decent idea that I'm just going to be sending out some of them to, like some of them are going to be playing on the offense, and then some are going to be just dicking around in the background. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Sure, fuck it. That's cool. I'm okay with it. You might think his low skill is a bit of a problem right now, but it's really not. Anyway, so we're going to be having some of our primary units approach here. Like Kent. Kent is going to be extremely useful early on here. He's definitely someone, him or Sane really, it doesn't matter which one you're using. Or I guess in theory Lowen, but Kent or Sane. Anyway, they're going to be more useful here. Just because you want to be making as much ground as possible. And they're pretty durable, because there's no axe users that you run into, or not axe users, sword users rather, that you run into here, which means they're probably going to be keeping the weapon triangle advantage, which is good. Beyond that, oh yeah, we're also using Priscilla. Yeah, that's Priscilla. I mean, it's not a super big important deal, but we are going to be using her for one specific purpose. I think I've already vaguely mentioned it beforehand, but if I haven't, then you'll just be raptured at the edge of your seat trying to find out what it's for. Good old Raven and his bargaining negotiations. Huh, that's strange. So he's made an enemy of Hector. That's unique, if nothing else. I mean, you're going to die if you fight Hector. Spoilers, dude. He doesn't fuck around, dude. Yeah, whatever. Lucius is kind of like, every time he talks, I always just have this instinctual, like, okay, whatever. Yeah, mom. Oh, man. All things considered, Raven and Lucius are an interesting pair, because they do have supports together and some history, and it is kind of interesting to see how each of them feeds off each other, but we're not using either. Spoiler. Which is really a shame, because much like a lot of characters we've been running into, Raven is a very good unit that I usually end up using. Because he's, especially in hard mode, like, similar to Guy, if you end up... Yeah. Gotta love these death rates. But, yeah, he's similar to Guy in that if you're playing on hard mode, he starts with increased stats because he starts as an enemy unit for really no good reason. But hey, I'm not complaining. It gives him a boost. And so on Hector hard mode, he starts out outrageously overpowered. Anyway, there we go. Now Raven's available for recruitment. Race over. We're done. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, the cool thing about Raven as well is he's one of the few units that you can just use immediately from the get-go. Even with stats like this, it may not look like it, but really, that's pretty dang good. At least in my opinion. I mean, he's probably not going to be two-hit killing like Knights or anything, but he's still pretty good. And in Hector mode, he is going to be like, he's an easy bake oven in terms of like, he does it for himself. Like, you do not need to prep him at all. And his supports, while nice and interesting in terms of characterization at least, are not strictly necessary. So like, if you look at his affinity, I keep going back to Raven because I'm obsessed with him, it's Ice. And Ice is probably one of the worst affinities in the entire game. I don't recall exactly what it does, but it's not very helpful. And even then, with those supports, he can still, like, without those supports, he can still be pretty good. So, there's usually a lot of debate whether or not Raven or Guy is better. I would tend to side with Guy being better just because Guy is filling more of a niche, whereas Raven is kind of more of a utility character than anything else, if that makes sense. I don't know. Work with me. Anyway, if you didn't notice, I am leaving specifically behind Dorcas and Oswin. A, because they're the most overpowered of my unit, or not overpowered, but overleveled of my units. And B, because there are going to be specific units that spawn here. Like a good 4 to 5 turns worth of Cavaliers, and I would really prefer if they did not exist in Kilmer Linus. Usually I do end up, like when I play this game normally, I end up sending a different pair of units there, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, that's not going to be too much experience, so they can just hold the fort and take a round, and that'll be that. Meanwhile, we're going to be having everyone else rush as quickly as possible, because, like I said, this chapter is better done the quicker you are. Because there is going to be a thief that appears right here. Well, not on the treasure chest, rather, but he goes right for these, and if I'm not mistaken, one of these is a promotion item. Granted, I'm not planning on promoting anyone yet, but promotion items are actually somewhat, I don't know what the word is. I wouldn't say rare, I would say they're more in contention. Like, okay, so if you want to use, like, let's say you want to use every single magic unit in the game, like Sarah, Urk, Lucius, Priscilla, etc., you can do that, but you're not gonna, by the time you, like, the promotion items, you're not gonna really have that many to work with. So, I mean, in theory you can do it, but you're not gonna, by the time you get enough promotion items, you're probably gonna be near end game, and so you kind of have to pick and choose who you're using, which is very much contrasted to the later Fire Emblem games, which basically just will, I don't know if necessarily throw promotion items at you so much as just, oh gosh darn it. Well, like in the Teleus games, for instance, Fire Emblem 9 and 10, you don't actually even need to use an item to promote. So you can just hit level 20, level up one time, then you'll automatically promote. In Sacred Stones, which is Fire Emblem 8, in that game, I don't think promotion items are exceptionally rare. If they are, then I do not recall it being so. I know there's a secret shop you can go to, which will trivialize it, so, Either way, that said, that's why promotion items are definitely something to keep an eye out for. The more that we can get our hands on, the better. Even if we're not using them, they're also just worth a lot of gold. And frankly, that's reason enough to be going after them. I probably should have healed Priscilla there, but that's my reasoning. Can you double? Yes, you can. Thanks, babe. So, who wants to kill here? 36. Okay, I need to be mindful of that. I'm sorry. It's just I keep thinking about having to get wards levels below 50. I'm dreading it. I'm gonna fake cry. That'll work. I'm being really annoying right now. I'm kind of in a bad mood, all things considered, but I don't want to really go into it right now. Fuck it. Let's do this. No, actually, that's not worth it. Let's just sit on our hands. Put Priscilla here. Yeah, she's gonna be... Actually, let's do her right here. Okay, what's up, sorry. Oh, he's going for Kent? Really? I thought he was going to go for Eliwood, because I gave Eliwood like an iron sword. I wasn't even thinking about it, but... Okay. Go for it, my dude. You just made life a little bit easier for me. Okay, whatever. Oh, no. Hey, Sarah's support already in action. You can kind of notice the support bonuses playing out. That, and I think Urk's support is affinity is fire, so that also really helps. I think like Thunder is the most ideal critical or support setup you can get, and then Fire Thunder is probably the second most ideal. Don't quote me on that one though. Actually, you can. I'm not positive. Matthew's gonna be coming over here. In these treasure chests, I believe one of them is another promotion item. I don't remember which. I want to say it's a Knight Crest, and there's a Hero Crest in here. I believe. For some reason, I never remember what treasure chest, or like what is in each treasure chest in this chapter. I don't know why. Come on. Come on. That's good enough for me, frankly. I mean, as long as you're getting defense or skill, I'm cool with it. I mean, strength is nice too, but... sure, fuck it. I can use a rapier. Yeah, fuck it. I mostly just want to make sure that Kent isn't dying. Or, not Kent, what's his name? Eliwood. Eliwood isn't getting too much experience with it. Ah, shit. That's kind of a pain. Well, Kent, that's what you're here for. You got a Javelin, you got Moxie. Ooh, I really don't like this, actually. Yeah, there's too many of them right now. That's not good at all. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Ken, you can stay right here. Let's keep you right by Lynn's support. Just because that little bit of evasion will probably help. Let's back you guys up just a minute because I'm being annoying. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not very much in love with these archers right now. But I am in love with that speed growth. Ah well. Chest key, whatever. Whatever. Okay, there we go. So now, the field is going to be relatively clear for rushing Priscilla to Raven. So, the question is, how do I want to kill these guys? Very good question, if you ask me. Violence, okay. Oh, did this guy already die? Really? Did he die? Did I imagine something? Oh, he attacked Ken. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I've never had that happen. Usually I kill him with the person I sent over here with Matthew, and I've never had that happen. I totally, wow. Because yeah, this guy is a longbow, so I'm used to just attacking whoever I send over there, and then I kill them on the next turn. Wow. First time for everything, I guess. It's kind of funny. Okay, I guess Ken and Florina are probably gonna end up being really over-leveled by the end of this, so. What are these weapon ranks anyway? I forgot to check. Both are at C, which is okay. Could be better, but I'm not really complaining. I'm just healing Ken just to keep him up to speed, because he is kind of leading the charge here, and I'd rather him be a full son of a bitch. God damn it. Well, at least he's only got the iron bow, so steel bow would have killed probably. Iron, I'm hoping won't. I'm a big fool. I'm a big fucking fool. Okay. Well, I'm debating if I want to end this segment right now, as it is. I kinda do. Actually, no, this is good. This is good. This is good. No, really, this was all part of my plan. Okay, work with me. So, this actually makes a perfect point for when I can split the segment, because I'm probably not going to be finishing this chapter in 2 turns, or not 2 turns, in, the time I'd like to. So, what I'm going to do in this case is, I'm going to off-screen up to this point where I was. I'm going to try to keep things basically the same, but whatever, you're not going to care. Beyond that, next segment we'll start out from here, and then we'll finish up the chapter. So yeah. Oops! Whoops! That's going to be the name of this chapter. This segment. I'm just going to call it Whoops. Yeah. Bye, Priscilla. Bye, babe. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully with a lot less failure. Hopefully.